Right, okay. I think the last one of these videos that I posted was about 8 months ago. And honestly, I can't remember what I said in the video, and then I forgot the channel existed until I was recently trying to find an empty channel so that I could use it to upload film stuff to. And then I came across that one. And I thought, why not go back and add something to it? I'm not looking my fittest right now. It happens. I look a bit rough. It's late-ish. It's 11 o'clock at night. I don't know what time I filmed the last one, and I can't remember what I spoke about. But this video is a signpost that things do change. I think at the time of posting my last video, the last one that I made of these, where I just spoke about anything and everything, I was still in college. If it was 8 months ago, it probably would have been beginning-ish of the year. Why is he still here? What the fuck? It would have been beginning-ish of the year, and I had a completely different friend group. And I was struggling with some stuff to do with one of my friends because she had told me she was in love with me, which was a crazy thing for her to tell me, and it was one of my first times being properly drunk. I hadn't been properly drunk before then, really. So that was really weird, and it messed with me quite a bit, and that was a difficult thing to get through. I don't talk to her anymore for a mixture of reasons. We actually weren't very similar. I wasn't similar to any of my college friends. I actually don't speak to anyone I met in college now. I have 4 really good friends at uni. One I was friends with back then. 3 really, really good friends, moving in with 3 of them. One of them who doesn't actually go to uni with us. But I love him dearly. I love my friends. I also have friends from high school that I'm still friends with. And this is a signpost that things actually do get better. If you believe me. I was doing quite badly when I posted the last video, I think. I was struggling a lot. And don't get me wrong, I have struggled a lot since for different reasons. Very different reasons. I have had a lot of mad stuff happen, even just since coming to uni. So the past, what, 4 months? But things get better. I have a better outlook on things now. We are currently on the 21st of December, so Christmas is in 4 days. I'm in my uni flat because I didn't want to be at home. So I'm here, and the noise that you might not be able to hear is actually my flatmate, who I didn't realise was still here. So yeah, this is a signpost that things can change. Here's what's changed for me since the last time I posted. I did my A-levels. I got a job, which I'm still stuck at, and won't be leaving anytime soon, I don't think. I passed my A-levels. I got my results back. I passed them. I'm in uni. I'm on the course that I always wanted to do. Do I struggle? Yes, because school's just not really for me anymore, but I'm going to make it through. I've made friends. I've lost friends. New interests, old interests. I moved out, which was huge for me. It really helped. It helped me a lot. Being somewhere new. I live in a new city, and I'm still home every weekend for work, but I'm somewhere new, which I really like. Yeah, I don't know what else to say because I can't remember what I said in the last one, and I honestly don't want to re-listen to a video of myself talking about random shit. I didn't even listen to it before I uploaded it, and it'll be the same with this one. That's something. I started testosterone. Pretty big fucking deal for me, to be honest. It's expensive. I ended up not going private, but going through like a third party. It's not DIY, but it's not through the NHS, so it's expensive, but it's worth it. I'm very, very grateful to be able to do that, to be able to be on hormones now, HRT. Some bad habits I've picked up as well. I'm in uni now. I've picked up bad habits. And no one's gonna see this, but just in case, I'm not gonna name them bad habits. Just in case, but I don't know. Things change. You shouldn't give up hope that things will change. And even, I haven't got my journal either. Oh, things change in a small amount of time as well. I was going to read something from my journal, but basically I started journaling again in uni. I only ever really write in it over a weekend when I'm in work, because that's when I find the time and can be bothered sitting at a desk, because I kind of have to. But in it, I wrote in it when I wasn't doing too great beginning of uni. Or it was actually probably more towards October. We had some big things happen, some bad things. And I wrote in it that things will get better, because they always get better if you let them. And I think that's really important, just to remember. It's like I went back and I read through one of my old journals from 2023 it was. And it was when I was with my ex, who was really bad for me, but I was very attached to him, and I let him walk all over me, because that's the type of person I was and like to think I'm not anymore, but I know I am a little bit, but I am working on it. And that was another thing that made me realise that things do change. I've always had a lot of optimism that things do change, and I think that really reassures me when I look for the good in situations. So even when I'm having a bad time or something bad happens and I'm struggling quite a bit, it always helps to just think that I've been through something like this before, and here I am. I'm still here, and if other people can address it that way and it helps them, I think that's what's important, because it's like you've been through something like that before, or you've been through worse even, and you're still here. It hasn't stopped you before, so why should it stop you now? Yeah, let change happen as well, I think I'd say, because I've always been quite scared of change, but sometimes change can be the best thing that happens to you. I've had bad changes before, but I think the big changes have always been things that I've come out of the other end better off. And sometimes you just need to make that jump to see the other end of it. And if it doesn't go well, then you can just say that you tried it. But you need to let change happen so that you can see the other side. I've already just said that, but you need to let change happen so that you can see the other side, and you can see the potential of other options, because you aren't stuck. And even if you feel like you're stuck in something, and maybe you are, there are some situations that obviously you can't just get out of. You need to give yourself the hope that there's always other options out there, and even if they're not there right now, there will be options out there for you soon or someday. Don't limit yourself to what you've been told you are like, or don't limit yourself to what other people think of you, or even what your own mind thinks of you, because everyone's got something that they can really achieve at. And I think if you let yourself be limited to not allowing change or not allowing yourself to try those things, then you're just going to stay stuck. And there's nothing worse than that, because I've spent years stuck. Like, I'm going to pick up guitar. I'm going to actually finally get a guitar and try and learn. And I'm not going to tell anyone about it. And I'm just going to show up one day and I'm going to be able to play the guitar, hopefully. And then I'm going to try and get a bass, because I've always loved the thought of being able to play bass. Yeah, that's all I've got to say. I say that's all I've got to say. This ends up being 10 minutes long, and I'm going to throw it on YouTube, and I'm never going to look back. So yeah, that's all from me. No one's going to see this, or I hope they're not going to see this anyway. But yeah, that's all. And Merry Christmas as well. Have a good Christmas. I don't like how I said that. Merry Christmas. Have a good Christmas.